Bizarre Brain Comics. Oh, hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. This is an impromptu video, and I got to tell you, last week I had to drop my wife off at the thrift store because she was looking for something in particular. And while I was in the parking lot, I saw a fella come out with a great big comic book, one of those tabloid-sized comics. It was. I actually know which one it was. It was a Marvel Treasure Edition of Howard the Duck, featuring the Defenders. It's because I've got that one. I did an episode on that one, and I said, "Oh, they got that in there." I bet you someone has dropped off, donated some comics. So I'm going to have to come back and check on the comics. Well, it slipped my mind for several days until I had to go look for something in specific at the thrift store. And then I remembered, and I thought, oh, I want to go look. Well, if they had a bunch of comics, I was too late, but they had some other related stuff, some of them. So I thought I would show you my thrift store haul. Started off with not a comic at all. This is an audiobook of Zane Grey's Riders of the Purple Sage. Not just an audiobook, it's a book on tape. I still listen to audiobooks on tape all the time. Okay, and they did have some comics, like this one right here. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely, lovely cover of Harley Quinn. And this is a Fan Expo exclusive alternate cover, or variant cover, for Batman Adventures number 12. Okay, this is from just, I think it was 2017, 2018, I think is what it said, but it's reprinting Batman Adventures number 12 from 1993, I think they said it was. So, yeah, see, and that's going to be some good fun. That's the only proper comic book that they had here. Then I got this. This looks, well, not quite, because this is a comic book, but it's Fuzzy Princess. It's for all ages, and it's cute. And I thought I'd give it a shot for a buck. Then here we have, this is all ages kids graphic novel, Recess Warriors by Marcus Emerson. It's just school kids at recess, but they're superheroes in their, at least in their minds. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know anything about it. But that looks like it'd be fun. And then something very appropriate for me. You know you're over 60 when. Just a magazine-sized thing of cartoons about old age. Like, you know you're over 60 when people start telling you you're not getting older, you're getting better, and you believe them. You know, stuff like that. But that's right up my alley. And they had actually several, books here, but I only got one. Is of old paperback books of Family Circus comic strip from the newspaper. Yeah, by Bill Keane. It's always cute and fun and still around. Then another newspaper strip is one that I'm really unfamiliar with, but I have heard of. Tundra presents And Now a Break from Sanity. This is, and I guess this is all. It's based in Antarctica, Alaska, so it's mostly Alaska, like, and several. I don't know anything about it. This is written by Chad Carpenter and Darren Carpenter, two brothers, do this project, and it looks fun. And then I got the ultimate guide to comic books. It's $2.50, and it was originally like $13.99, I think it was. Yeah, cover price. I don't know what year it was, but yeah, just all kinds of little stuff. Because of course I'm interested in the history and stuff of comics so much, and I have several history books. So this is an interesting magazine, which I don't remember seeing. I may have and just never got it. Don't remember seeing it. But that looks like some fun. And another comic strip. Here is. This is from Better for Worse by Lynn Johnston. Middle-aged spread. And it should be fun. I might do an episode on that, because I do comic strips. I like comic strips, especially the older classic adventure strips, but I love the humor strips as well. The good ones, anyway. And here's one I hadn't seen. I've never seen or heard of before. Attitude, the new subversive political comics, political cartoonists, I should say. So it's all about editorial and political commentary in comic strips or comics, and editorial cartoons like you get in the paper. And it has like a couple pages article background about some of the cartoonists and showing examples of their work. And I like editorial cartoons too. Some really, and it's a variety and a lot of people here I've never heard of. And they're kind of on the way out. And speaking of editorial cartoons, I think I've mentioned it once before, but another channel to check out, if you happen to like editorial cartooning, is a Kegelcast channel, and it's all about editorial cartoons. The host on that show is an editorial cartoonist himself, has a network, and he always features a bunch of editorial cartoonists on his show talking about the work. So it's a really nice thing, and I recommend you check it out if you happen to be interested in political cartoons. Then another strip that I just love, and I think I may have, well, not this book, but I have had some books before, is the classics of Western literature. It's Bloom County from 86 to 89. I loved Bloom County. And Burke Reed, who did this, used to live here in Colorado, just up in Evergreen, and he won not a Nobel Prize, but Pulitzer. I think it was a Pulitzer Prize that he won for cartooning, for some of his cartoons. And then we finish it up with this, the Big Book of Cartooning, by Bruce Blitz. So it's a Blitz. He has a whole bunch of books on cartooning and stuff, and this is a big one. So it's probably a compilation of several of his books together. And I have a lot of these how to draw, how to do cartooning and books, which I've done episodes and reviews of here before, but. And the reason I get them, because it's nice to look through, but I also get ideas. Ideas for stylization and concepts and stuff. So it's good just to look through to get ideas from. So that is what I've got for this time. This more briefer episode of Bizarre Brain Comics, and all about the thrift store haul. So I want to thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. And do leave your comments. What if any of these that you like, let me know in the comments below. And remember, comics are art.